topics which are very much concentrated towards the northeastern states. Northeastern states. Why this topic is been stressed so much? Because we have observed from past previous year papers the questions related to northeastern states, be it that could be Himalayas or the areas concerned to Assam, Manipur, many regions are been making up for the one question at least in the prelims. So that is why any traditional values, any indigenous technologies related to northeastern state becomes very much important for us in the upcoming prelims examination. That is why I have chosen some of the topics, some of the intricate topics which is not taught or which is not coming into light but could be picked up by UPSC and which could be important in the further while. That is why such topics are, two topics has been taken up for the discussion. So the main aim of taking these topics is that northeastern states being a very prominent current affairs in our prelims examination. That is why a complete explanation and a complete division is taken up from the northeastern state. So this could be categorized under art and culture section of GS1. So categorizing them into GS1, art and culture, and having the prominence of northeastern states and the division associated with this, let us take up the discussion. So first, the art and culture which is related to that is Hamja folk dance. The name suggested Hamja folk dance. So this kind of words which could not be remembered for more than a while or something, try to look up a video on it. That would be a very helping hand for the examination. That is why such very intricate topics are being put up on the video such that you will remember for more number of days. So let us see what is this Hamja folk dance about. It is a traditional folk dance by the Rabha tribe of Assam. The tribe associated with it is Rabha tribes. So keep it in mind, Hamja folk dance is related to a traditional folk dance by the Rabha tribes of Assam. Assam is the place of discussion and the tribes associated with that is Rabha. Then Rabhas has an agrarian culture and with shifting cultivation they work together, sharing a common division of labor and songs and musics. So whenever there is some recreation related to that, so a folk dance is a agrarian based recreation, could be termed like that. So that is why Rabhas have an agrarian culture and their work sharing and common songs and musics are shared in a common manner. Then it helps them to finish the work easily. Hence in this folk dance they take up agricultural implements also. As you can see that it is a folk dance related to its profession. So such kind of importance is given to such folk dances and the work done, the agricultural work, the agrarian practices are made very easier for everybody in a very joyful manner. So that is why folk dance becomes very much important and helps the work to be more productive. So let us see what are these Rabha tribes and what are the importance of this Rabha tribes. So what is the place I told you? The place is Assam. Assam is the place of discussion. So the prominent tribes in Assam and is recognized as scheduled tribes by Indian Constitution. So Rabha tribes are categorized under scheduled tribes in the Indian Constitution. Then it is a indigenous Tibeto-Burman community of Nepal, Bhutan, Thailand, Myanmar and Bangladesh. So keep this in mind. There are 4 places associated with this where the indigenous Tibeto, Burman, Bhutan, Myanmar and Bangladesh is associated with this kind of tribes that are Rabha tribes. Then In India, it is present in Assam, Meghalaya and West Bengal. So what are the three states which you have to take in mind, which you have to keep it in mind? Assam, West Bengal and Meghalaya. So these are the places. See, the ethnic groups and the places associated with this is a previous year question where you are matching the following. So Rabha tribes are related to Assam, West Bengal and Meghalaya. Getting it? So the indigenous type of Tibeto-Burman and the origins from that places. Then language is Rabha. So they are categorized on the linguistical manner. So Tibeto-Burman language and Assamese. Occupation majorly, as you have seen here, agrarian culture. That is why agriculture and day laborers. So that is why the recreation elements also is a big matter here. Then, as you can see, agriculture and day laborers, the festival goes by Bhaiko is the principal deity associated with the crops and is worshipped only once in a year in the time of April and May. So that is why Hamjam folk dance has made up in the news. The festival goes by in April and May, and the Bhaiko is the prominent god related to the crops. So this is a very complete and a comprehensive information about what are Rabha tribes and what is this folk dance about. So it is basically a agrarian cultural folk dance which is associated with the profession and with the number of people. So there are only 3 points which should be kept in mind. So whenever some question arises on it, it will be very easy to understand when you look at this kind of videos. Very short, concise data would be available such that you will remember for more days. So there are 3 points: agrarian cultural dances, then the tribes associated with that are Rabha tribes, and the Rabha tribes has the origins of which places? Assam, West Bengal and Meghalaya, and the language goes about Tibeto-Burman language. So these are the very prominent points you have to keep it in mind. So this was the explanation about Hamjam folk dance. So then the second topic we'll go about is Ghamosa. I'm basically choosing these topics pertaining to art and culture because many questions would pop up in your match the following section, and we'll be in a dilemma to choose the places related to them or to the traditional values of that. So that is why I have chosen this topic to understand in a better manner. Ghamosa. What is this Ghamosa? And when you get to know about the names also, it little take you so many times to remember also. That is why Ghamosa, when you have a complete discussion on it, you will never forget. So that is why Ghamosa. What is this Ghamosa? Ghamosa, which is literally translates to a cloth to wipe your body, and it is omnipresent in Assam with wide ranges uses. So it's a piece of cloth. It's a piece of cloth. A cloth which is used to wipe one's own body, and it is omnipresent in the places of Assam. So both the topics for the discussions are related to Assam. That is why, and it can be used at home as towels. You call it as Hukka Ghamosa, or in public functions. The popularity of the Ghamosa has now travelled beyond Assam and is often used by a number of public figures. You might have seen our Honorable Prime Minister using such clothings, gifting to somebody, gifting to other presidents. Recently in West Bengal also I have seen this clothing given to others. So it is basically used for the domestic and for the gifting purpose to the public functions. Then it was during anti-foreigners Assam agitation of the early 1980s when Assamese nationalism reached its crescendo that the Ghamosa assumed a new role. So this has an origin of it. When a foreigner came into India, that is the Assam agitation was taking place, the type of the cloth they used to wipe their body ought to be in a very hygienic manner, and the way the cloth was used at that time in the 1980s gave gamosa a very new role, which is being used by everybody now, and a global recognition also. So that is why gamosa is making a news, and it is related to a very remote places of Assam, and the people promoting this would actually increase the livelihood of many artisans. Many artisans related to it. That is why promoting such indigenous traditional clothings or the handloom fabrics will help the livelihood of artisans. So that is why the introduction, the awareness of such should be increased, and the usage will automatically increase by the demand and the supply. So this was information about gamasa. Then, so as we have seen the two topics, that is, first one is Hamja folk dance, then gamosa. What is the more common thing in between these two activities? Common thing is it is of the place origin Assam, and you can categorize them into GS1 art and culture, and the tribes associated with that is Rabha tribes. So, on a summarized way, this is the summary of the video. So, these two topics becomes very much important. So, make note on it and have a complete information for further days also. So, this was about art and culture and everything. So, for any such interesting current affairs videos, you can log on to our YouTube channel, Believers IAS Academy, and you can also subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter for further infographics, for further daily current affairs updates, and you can also log on to our website believersias.com, where you'll daily get the daily current affairs materials, you'll get the daily mains answer rating, you can practice answers then and there only, and some interview guidance, foundational courses, everything is available on the website. So you can log on to our website and have the complete information. And you can also call upon our number 9611005946 for more information regarding the UPSC examination. I hope this video with respect to Northeastern state would be very much important for the upcoming prelims, and it would be a very informative video in the further classes of art and culture. So I hope this becomes my conclusion, and thank you.